Who must love by somebody else?
By somebody else. Yeah, okay. I think, what would you do when you are in a situation like Gladwin? What would you do? Yes, Maya? Yes,
I can check him out.
Okay. Yes, Anati?
I will shout, teacher.
You will shout.
Yes.
You will shout. Yes, that's also good. Okay, Camila?
I will shout for help.
You will shout for help.
He can tell his mommy.
Excuse me?
Police station.
You can go to the police station. That's a good idea.
You can tell your teacher.
You can tell your teacher. That's also true. Yes, that's a good idea. You know, Gladwin said that is one thing. When people threaten you or anything like that, never keep quiet, because that is not a secret to keep. He said, tell someone. And if you say, like, he couldn't tell his mommy, but now he came to tell us. And so now we are going to do something about it. So you see, there's always someone who is willing or who will help you. So never keep quiet. Always tell someone.
As I mentioned before, the dolls can be used for any age group and also for outreach programs. Like with the grade R or in foundation phase, dolls are very useful tool, most especially for children to learn about their emotions and to also to show their feelings about certain issues. And this is integrated within our curriculum for the foundation phase, most especially in life skills, where these issues should be brought out to young children at an early age. So we can integrate this with numeracy, literacy, and life skills.
Persona dolls, and especially this size doll, the larger dolls of about 70 centimeters tall, are quite realistic looking, and the children and adults relate very strongly to them. So it's quite easy to build that empathy. The children really want to help the doll. Persona dolls are different to puppets. They don't speak for themselves, they don't have their own voices. They whisper into the adult's ear, and then what they say is relayed to the children. They can also whisper into children's ears. The children get to know the persona dolls as friends, and as I said, they come and visit perhaps once a week, maybe twice a week. The dolls can also be brought in if there's a particular issue or problem that has arisen in your class or with your group of children that you want to address. Educators can also be proactive and raise issues that they know are important in society but have not perhaps come up as an issue in their class. It's important that the persona dolls come and visit with difficult issues and also with happy, ordinary things. We don't want the persona doll to be a victim and always come with problems. So it's important to have that balance. They also reflect different body shapes and sizes, different skin color, so that we are making visible children from various different backgrounds and situations in our country. And this really helps to make all children feel included.
Tandy sê ek moet vir julle sê môre en sy is baie bly om hier vandag by julle te wees. Sy is bly ons het gesê sy kan weer kom kuier. En Tandy, hierdie kinders is so slim. Hulle weet wat dit soort troeteldier jy het. 'n Hond, jy's reg, Martin. En Nasipie, weet jy wat die hond se naam is?
Ja.
Wat is die hond se naam?
Mantoza.
Is hy reg, Tandy? Tandy sê julle is reg en julle is baie slim. Toe Tandy hier gister was, hoe het sy gevoel? Marits, hoe het Tandy gevoel toe sy gister hier was?
Lekker.
Nie lekker nie. Hoe voel ons as ons nie lekker voel nie? Hoe voel ons hart? Ons hart voel seer, dis reg. Wat maak vir jou ongelukkig, Chelsea?
Die children hurts us.
As die kinders ons seer maak. Martin, wat maak nog vir jou ongelukkig? By die skool. Wat maak vir jou ongelukkig?
Maar ek moet die bal in hulle gesigte gooi nie.
Die kinders moet nie 'n bal in ander kinders se gesigte gooi nie. Dis reg, want dit maak hulle seer en dan maak dit die kinders ongelukkig. Dan wil jy nie van sê hoekom jy so ongelukkig was nie. Miskien kan hierdie maatjies vir jou help. Sal julle vir haar help?
Ja.
Okay. Tandy sê Dinsdag toe sy skool toe gaan, Toe vra die juffrou, hulle moet 'n prentjie teken. Teken julle ook prentjies in julle klas?
Ja.
Hou julle van teken?
Ja.
Kal, hou jy van teken?
Ja.
Ja, en Kal kan ook baie mooi teken. En Tannie sê, sy was besig om 'n prentjie te teken. En toe sy klaar was, sy het gedink die prentjie is baie mooi. Maar toe sy klaar was, toe lag die kinders vir haar uit. En toe sê die kinders vir haar, sy kan nie teken nie, sy kan net krap. Is dit mooi, Nasipie?
Ja.
Hoe dink jy sy gevoel, Marits?
Agter.
Hartseer. Wat kan ons doen? Wat kan ons doen as iemand vir ons ongelukkig maak by die skool? Daar sê, ons moet vir die juffrou sê. Ja, of sy sal met die klas praat en vir hulle vra, hulle moet mooi wees met al die maatjies. Maar dit maak nie saak as ons nie almal dieselfde goed baie goed kan doen nie. Ons moet altyd net ons bes doen. Daar sê, ons moet ons bes doen. Tannie sê, toe die kinders sê sy het gekrap, toe maak sy haar werk so toe met haar hand en sy het haar blaadjie gevou en in die sak gesit en toe sy gehuil, toe sê die een seun sy's 'n baba. Is dit mooi?
Ja.
Is Tannie 'n baba?
Ja.
Tannie, hoe oud is Tannie?
5.
Dink julle Tannie kan mooi teken?
Ja.
Ja, as sy nou teruggaan, wat moet sy doen? Met wie kan sy praat?
Juffrou.
Sy kan met juffrou praat, dis reg. En ek dink juffrou gaan eers met hulle praat. En dan gaan juffrou sê, dit is nie mooi om vir die ander kinders uit te lag nie. So wat kan ons nou vir Tannie sê vandag? Sy moet vir juffrou sê. En as sy nie vir die juffrou kan sê nie, vir wie kan sy nog sê?
Mamma.
Vir haar mamma? Wie nog?
Vir die principal.
Ja, vir die prinsipaal, dis reg. Chelsea en vir haar ouma?
Vir haar pappa.
Ja, sy kan pappa ook sê. Nou waar dink jy gaan Tannie as sy nou hier klaar is met ons vandag?
Skool toe.
Sy gaan nou weer skool toe en dink jy Tannie sal terugkom na ons toe?
Ja.
Wil julle graag hê sy moet kom kuier?
Ja.
Met wie speel ons by die skool?
Mammaatjie.
Met al ons maatjies. Speel ons net met een kind?
Ja.
Nee. Kal, moet Tannie terugkom?
Ja.
Kal, sal jy Tannie se maatjie hier by hierdie skool wees?
Ja.
Ja, okay, sê Tannie, Kal sê. Wie gaan nog 'n maatjie hier wees? Daar sê, jy het nou 1, 2, 3, 4 en Kal 5, 6 maatjies by die skool al gemaak vandag. Sy sê sy is nou baie gelukkig en sy voel beter. En sy's nou, ek dink sy's amper reg om terug te gaan skool toe. Is jy al gereed? Die kinders was baie opgewonde en as gevra waar is Tannie? Hulle weet sy bly nie by die skool nie. Een meisietjie wat Nasipie het vandag vir my kom sê, daardie Tannie, jy het vir haar by die skool gaan haal want ek het gesien jy gaan hier uit en ek dink dit is belangrik dat ons die feite aan die kinders stel en dat dit so hou. Sy is die maatjie van almal. Wat vir my interessant was, nie een van hulle het gesê sy is net 'n pop nie.
Namhlanje ke siphinde safikelwa lolwandwendwe lwethu. Niyakhumbula kanene? Yes. Ubani kanene igama lolwandwendwe lwethu? Ubani? Nandi. Nandi basakukhumbula sana. Uhlala ekhaya elitsha, ewe uNandi uhlala ekhaya elitsha. Ubani isiduko sikanandi kanene? Ubani isiduko sikanandi? Ubani Xuma? uMadlamini, tyhini Dlamini basakukhumbula sana. Yo, uhlala nabani kanene uNandi? Uhlala nabani kanene? Uhlala nabani bene? Uhlala nomamakhe, ne? Sintoni ingxaki kaNandi? Ibanathi? Nentwala. Kukhona into afuna ukunibalisela yona ethe yamehlela njengoko efunda phaa kwesaa sikolo sakhe ekhaya elitsha eSayidini yentwala esoloko erhawuzelelwa entloko. He, imphethe kakubi le nto. Athi naxa ebheke esikolweni asoloko erhawuzela. Athi xa evile esikolweni umakhulu athathe amtyobe. Niyakwazi utyoba? Yintoni utyoba? Yintoni utyoba baba? Uthini? Chebe intoni? Iinwele zakhe. Siyazibona ezi nwele? Ngowayetheni kanene bethu? Ngowayetheni? Ahlambe ngantoni? Ngeshampu? Nyani? Omnye ayizothi intyoba bethu na? Sizophuma ne? Novuyo wena? Ngeyiphi enye into anoyenza nabethunyana ngaphandle kokusebenzisa ishampu? Utitsha yena uthe makazichebe ne inwele zakhe. Hayi akathanda uthwele inwele zakhe. Nina nithi makathenge ntoni? Ishampu. Yintoni enye enoyenza ngaphandle kweshampu? Angaphinde enze ntoni? Ntoni enye ebulala intwala ngaphandle kweshampu? Makisimamele icebo uba ude wathini na yena uNandi. Uthi uNandi ke kwakukho u-Aunty Madlamini ngeli xesha abalisela umakhulu into yokokuba funeka achebe ntoni iinwele zakhe. Wathi u-Aunty Madlamini, ina mntanam, thatha nantsi 20 rand uyozithengela ishampu phaya eside B. Uthi uNandi, yho, andavuya endinike le mali. Baleka ndayotsho eside B phaya eShoprite Shopping Center. Ndafika phayana ndangena kwenye indawo ekuthiwa yikhemesti. Ugqiba kwakubhatala baleka uyotsho kokwabo. Sicinga umele wafika wathini kokwabo? Meba wafika wathini kokwabo? Yes? Wafika wahlamba. Wafika wathini phambi bahlambe? Wathini ke ngokuNandi? Umama wakhe wagalela amanzi evasini. Wagalela ntoni? Wagalela ishampu. Uthini? Hlamba intloko. Wabosula ngantoni? Usula ngantoni xa ihlamba bethu nani? Usula ngantoni?
Ii-personal dolls zibalulekile ebantwaneni kuba zibanika ithuba lokuba bakhuphe abakucingayo, bakhuphe neemvakalelo zabo. Ingakumbi kweli xesha uba zininzi izinto ezenzeka ebantwaneni abancinci. Yiloo nto ke iitishara nabazali kubalulekile mabamamele abantwana izinto abazithethayo. Apha e-preschools nasesikolweni, ii-personal dolls sizisebenzisa kuloo mathuba kuba iitishara zenza amabali okanye ziqweba amabali ukwenzela uba amabali abandakanyeke izinto abathi abantwana abancinci bazi-experience okanye bazifumane okanye bazibone.
I think with children that's important. They're free to share it. They're not inhibited or shouldn't be as to giving the right or wrong or correct or incorrect answer. It's their gut responses to something. And eventually as children become more comfortable with the doll as a tool, you will elicit those sort of honest, sort of open responses to situations.
So she's very pleased to see all of you. She says she's heard such a lot about Chameleon and about the woodpeckers class, and she's been looking forward to visiting you. And hold on. She says she wants to sit in her chair. Can you see her chair?
Yes.
Do you know about these sorts of chairs?
Wheelchairs.
Is it a wheelchair? And she says, do you know why she wants to sit in a wheelchair?
No.
Does anybody know why Lindy would need to sit in a wheelchair?
Because it wants to move around and not walk around.
But I have to be careful with her so that she sits straight in her chair and so that she's comfortable. When she was born, her muscles didn't work very well. So her legs are not strong like your leg. She wants to know if anybody has ever pushed a wheelchair. Have you, Rahul? Who did you push in a wheelchair?
My granny, because her leg was so.
She's got a lot to say. She wants to tell you a lot of things. She says at her school, she draws and she paints and she plays outside just like you do. Can wheelchairs go down steps easily? No.
Yes, we are.
Now she says that's the one thing that makes her sad sometimes. Because she sometimes watches other children who have got strong legs that manage to climb and jump and play and skip and hop. And she says that's the one thing she can't do. But she can do all the things that Rosina was saying. But those things that need your legs, she can't do. She can wheel her own wheelchair to the park. She pushes her hands on the wheels and she can wheel it to the park. And you know what she loves to do is to play ball. Does anybody like to play ball? Yeah? Who do you play ball with, Nikita?
With my mommy.
What do you want to say, Coco?
I play ball with my mommy and my daddy. And my sister.
And you
I
love
swim
to throw
with
in cats just like she does. Yeah. I think that Sophia wants to sit closer to me. So Sophia, you sit here so that we don't hurt Linda. And I'm actually going to take her right out of her chair because sometimes I think it's not so comfortable to sit for a long time. She says yes, she's feeling a bit uncomfortable, so I'm going to lift her out gently.
I'm going to fly to Germany and skate in the snow.
Oh, you want to tell her that you're going to Germany to skate?
I do.
She said she'd love to do that, but she would have to take her wheelchair onto the ice. Do you think a wheelchair could go on the ice?
No.
Well, maybe some wheelchairs could.
Only ice wheelchair.
She thinks if somebody held her, she could also go on the ice if they were on skates. Can you be careful with Baby's wheelchair because it's very, very precious when you put it on the floor? Because it's the only one she's got and she needs to look after it very carefully. She says thank you for having her and she really enjoyed meeting all of you and she would love to visit you again. Can she do that?
We found that the persona dolls are being used very successfully by educators, parents, trainers, childcare workers and home visitors across the country to deal with very difficult issues in a non-threatening, innovative and powerful way.